We are live once again on the Scotch and Songs podcast.
Hello, everyone.
I've got cousin Richard in here with me tonight, still waiting on Cole. While waiting on Cole, we'll do a little bit of housekeeping. The QR code on screen can be used if you feel like sending some money our way. We always do appreciate it. Also, in the description after this posts, I'll be putting a link so that you can buy parts for the supercomputer for me. Again, if you feel like doing so. As always, comments, likes, subscribes, those things all help us out, help move us up in the algorithm. We're doing Reddit Part 2. We did Part 1 a little while back. Gonna be the same rules as last time. AI is not allowed. Any songs that we happen to click on that are AI will get stopped because, let's be honest, that's cheating. Any criticism that we do give is purely meant to be constructive criticism. I'm not going to outright say that something is bad. I will give my own opinion on how you can make it better, though. I know Cole feels about the same way. Let's be honest. Somebody telling you something is just bad does not help you make it better. It just kind of puts you down and then you don't want to continue, and we don't want to see that. Unless you're using AI, in which case, stop. Learn how to play an instrument and write your own music. AI is a great tool. But don't try to pass off AI songs as your own. It cheapens what I do. It cheapens what Cole does. Cousin, anything to add to that?
Oh, so much.
Remember that my youngest brother watches this, so keep it PG-13.
Ah,
I know.
yeah, I needed myself.
I know that's going to be very hard for you, but
Did it? What about? I can censor myself. I'm not like Sean. It says the F bomb 30,000 times.
well,
I know.
had
I
to.
know how to. I know how to play the game.
I've had to work on censoring myself because I am a bit free with my language.
Oh, oh. You have not heard me yet in a gaming lobby.
That's fair. Speaking of gaming lobbies, are you wanting to do a ranch sim after this?
Maybe later on, yeah.
Okay. So he said maybe, which is not very encouraging, but
I said maybe later on, which is going to be a possibility, a high possibility, because we haven't played it. So, yeah.
well, we have a little bit. Hasn't been streamed yet, but chances are, if we can talk him into it, hop over onto cousin Richard's. You're just streaming on Twitch, right?
YouTube, bro. Tonight will be YouTube and Kick. Giving Twitch a bit of a break. I switch
Okay.
back and forth. So right now I can only stream to 2 different platforms. I don't got the money to stream to 3.
That's fair. Well, hop over to cousin Richard's channel, and you'll be able to watch us stream Ranch Simulator. Which, I mean, I've been playing it a little bit. He's played it a little bit, and It is mindless fun.
And just know that one will not be PG-13.
No, that one will not be PG-13. You're gonna hear us say fuck a lot.
Ah, you said it. You said it. You said the F-bomb.
Guilty.
Rules already. The Daily Life of the Immortal King. What the fuck?
Hey, Big Brother.
5 seasons, 55 episodes. Oh, what is it about?
Okay, let's try and put this in a spot where it's not going to be too in the way. There we go. That works. So because I'm terrible about remembering to do this. What you drinking on your end, Cole?
Tonight I have the Busker.
The Busker. I happen to have. Imagine that, Glenfiddich. Yes, it's been the same bottle for like a month now. Don't judge.
Okay.
Actually, it's been about the same bottle since my birthday, because that's when I bought this. Hi, Mom. Speaking of Mom, happy late birthday.
It's not late for me.
I'll be right back.
Yes, Mom's birthday was. What is up with this damn mic stand? Mom's birthday was a couple days ago. This is a very expensive mic stand, and it's doing cheap mic stand things. I don't like it when it's just cheap mic stand things. Like, I'll be talking, and next thing I know, I've got to bow my head to talk because it is dropping. Anyway, I've got Glenfiddich. It's the same bottle that I've had for going on a month now. I'll have like cheap whiskey for during the week, and I'll save the Glenfiddich or whatever expensive Scotch or whiskey I've got for the podcast.
That's not a bad call. Oh.
Yes, mom posted about that on Facebook yesterday, I think. My days blend together. And apparently, like father, like son, because Jack beat Mom at Monopoly. And Uno. Oh, that is rough.
Oh, not just Uno. Uno No Mercy. Which
I didn't realize that was a separate game. I thought Little Brother just had no mercy.
Nope. I mean,
that's possible
yes,
too.
but also it's its own thing. Uno No Mercy allows you to stack the draw cards,
Oh, Crystal won Uno.
but if you're stacking draw cards, like say you play a +2 on me, I can pass it on by playing a +2 on top of yours, and whoever's sitting next has to draw 4. And if you don't have a matching plus, you can top it. Say you make me draw 2, but I don't have a draw 2. I've got a draw 4. I can play my draw 4, and now they have to do 6.
Oh.
And it keeps going until somebody can't top it, and then that's the person who gets penalized with, drawing 28 cards or so.
So what you're saying is whoever came up with that particular rule set, it is the reason families split up.
But there's also a cards in hand limit. So if you have like 20 cards in your hand, you're toast.
In regular Uno, if you've got a high enough number of cards in your hand, you're pretty well screwed.
Oh no! I mean, like if you have 20 cards in your hand and no mercy, you're out of the game. You're done. You lost.
Okay. That's fun too, I guess.
It does make the game a lot quicker.
Oh, I'll bet. So, what are we doing tonight?
Are we opening presents tonight? We have gifts from Reddit.
Yes. I've kind of gone through a little bit already. And picking's going to be kind of slim.
Yeah.
I've got one that I want to start with.
You know, I thought you weren't supposed to shake the presents.
In this particular instance, I would say
you're into the wrappers.
In this particular instance, I would say it's okay. Let's see if I can do a thing here.
Apparently, we got a musical white elephant.
There's that. Okay, that didn't screw that up too bad. And there's that. That kind of screwed that up. There it goes. Okay. So, because of the way I'm doing this, I had to kind of split my screen, so if it looks funny, that's why. You see the one I'm you see the one I'm hovering over.
Well, no, I didn't see the one. I was looking at, the screen is funny. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
I saw this and got very excited. "99 Luftballons," not to be confused with 99 Red Balloons, which is the English version, is a song I happen to like. I prefer the German version. I saw rock cover, and I thought, you could have just said cover.
Well, okay. But I mean, it's a pop song.
When it came out, I would say the original has some rock tendencies. You could have just said cover.
Okay.
So, you ready for your first present, Cole?
Yes.
No, you're not. Do you see what they did? You're being quiet.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, I have opinions. Oh boy, do I have opinions. Do not say cover if all you did is eins, cover up the original guitars, or zwei, take out the original guitars and put your own. That is not a cover. That being said, with the guitar work that they did do, I would love to hear that with a different singer.
Okay.
I would love it if they actually found themselves, male or female, another singer. And it would have to be the German version. You have to sing it in German.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same weight in English.
It doesn't. That's why I prefer the German version. For those who are joining us who don't know what the song is about, do you, Cole?
Yes.
Please educate the audience.
I mean, Mom was there when this one was popular, I believe. But
Timing's about right, yeah.
Germany was once a great many number of states, and then unified, and then split in some of the tensest times we have in recorded world history.
You wouldn't be talking about the late 1940s, would you?
The entirety of the 1940s? Yeah.
Well, I meant the split, because...
Well, yeah, that happened in the late 40s, right? So this was, in general, actually kind of a really terrible idea for everybody. It, has. I mean, basically, it's a country in a civil Cold War. When, other world powers are in an actual Cold War. That came out right before Mom went to Germany.
Yeah.
So the majority of the song is references to post-war split Germany and how people are struggling and want to reunify. But due to the, Cold War world powers, everybody's locked in, nuclear fear.
I was gonna say the TLDR on that. I'm using Reddit talk. Is nuclear war.
Yeah.
The red balloons, and I could be wrong on this. The red balloons are meant to signify potential warheads. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. I very much do like that song. Not necessarily what it's about, but it's a good song. Anyone who says, "Oh yeah, I love what that song is about," you don't understand the song. It's not a happy song. It sounds like a happy song, It's not a happy song.
Pumped Up Kicks.
I was gonna say, kind of like that Foster the People song. Oh, it's got a great happy beat. You don't listen to the lyrics,
Did you
do you?
listen to the words?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of his mouth?
Man, nobody even says words coming out of your mouth.
Okay. Mom says Luft is air, not red.
Right.
Yeah. The English version says red balloons. Okay. I want to try and avoid anything that says type beat. Which
So we're skipping Reddit.
no. What you thinking? You want to click on this one?
Given my kid's reaction from the other room, completely unrelated, sure, why not?
I completely missed that.
I know, but it was funny to me. Because you're like, hey, you want to click on this one? And I hear from the background, what the hell? Yeah, do it. Do it.
Go ahead and as he walks off. This will probably be the one episode where I do this and I don't play an entire deal. If it's one AI, because I know we're gonna hit some, or two, a 4-minute instrumental that sounds like it's getting ready to repeat. Go ahead and do what you're doing, Cole. I'll play out some more of it until you come back.
Okay, I was saying because I was expecting a potential bridge change here, right? Like,
Okay. Okay. It seems like it's
Yep, I was wrong.
um yes, my computer's going to probably keep buffering on some of these. It's not happy with what we're doing. Um I can't do anything about it right now.
um, so I like the Windows 2000 visualizer on that.
Yes. Um okay. I'm seeing two back to back. At any point, you can stop me. I'll play probably about 2 minutes of each if it's an instrumental. So this one says dubstep instrumental 2025.
That that would catch my eye.
It caught
I
mine.
like dubstep
I I don't dislike
if it's
dubstep,
good dubstep.
and that's the key.
Oh.
So I'm watching all my graphs on my computer, and the Ethernet is not enjoying this one bit. Hence all the buffering.
Right.
So
Hi.
try and do as much as we can. We'll just have to kind of deal with the buffering. Because that's not important. This was only 2 minutes. Come on, I'm waiting for the drop here. Okay.
So it's better than any dubstep I've ever made,
Uh,
which is not a very high bar.
that's
I mean, basically just pick up the bar. Um, it is laying on the floor.
that.
Um,
that
so
I was waiting for the drop the entire time.
so was I. Um,
I know what they kind of meant to be the drop, and that was the part with the dolphin noises.
okay. So, one, they need samples.
Yes.
Sample something, anything. It actually doesn't matter. I've made electronica and you know, not not dubstep, just I can make weird music with electric devices. Yes, electronica, right? And not
What
bad
is it
music,
called?
just
What is it called? The theremin.
oh, a theremin? Yeah, I would love to have a theremin. My wife would hate me. Oh boy, would my wife hate me. She seems to be not paying attention to this, which is good.
You
Um,
said weird music with electric things. That's what came to mind.
um, but like I've had a ton of fun, and I'm not gonna say success other than successfully making a at least one listenable song. Um, in GarageBand, um, I've tried Fruity Loops,
GarageBand.
but I've you know um, and I have Audacity on my computer, right? Which is better for recording. Um,
I might have
I also
Audacity too. I have whatever came with
have
the Focusrite. Pro Tools. I have Pro Tools.
and I've got BandLab on my phone, I think, or I did at one point, one phone. Um, so that was interesting. So like, I've played around with mostly free accessible programs. Um, I've would love to be able to make dubstep or like generative ambient, something like with the modular rack, right? Um, but uh, it's definitely missing something. That,
Yes.
that last one. Um, it needs samples. I think it needs something between the build and what it thinks is the drop, because what it thinks is the drop should be the groove,
Yes.
but uh it needs more dubstep in between those two things.
Go on
And
to sorry, I'm back. But go if you want to learn how to do all that, Cole, go to I think it's Soundtrap that I've used before.
Okay.
Yeah, Soundtrap. It's all free. I mean, there are some song or some beats, or if you want to take like inspiration from another easy beat, you can get some of those loops is what they call them, and you can mix with that. But if you want something a little bit more, there is a premium. I think it's like $10 a month, but did it 100% free. Says that part. I
cold
mean, I've
dubstep.
gone on here and made some stuff.
Cold dubstep episode.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I was not expecting that. That was not on my bingo card. I mean, I have
What
to.
wasn't on mine either. Uh, cousin Richard,
You can also
send him a
what
link.
I've what
We'll do a
I've
cold
been
dubstep episode.
music maker, and what you could also do if you have OBS. I've been wanting to do this, but I've been pushing it off because depression's bitch. There is um shit OBS. You can take like what I'm trying to do is make my own. It's not dubstep, more industrial for myself. If
Okay.
you got a favorite line from like a TV show or whatever, or you want to make a meme like what those people have been doing, um, use OBS. That captures the video, but you don't need the video. All you need is just the sound. What you do is when you take that video from OBS by recording it, throw it into upload it to um a sound trap, and it'll only be the sound. It won't have any other. like video audio for it. It'll have the audio, it just won't have, the video. And then you can just futz with it with like put some sick ass drops.
All right, cool.
All right.
But I sent
So-
you the link.
Yeah. Received.
Here's an idea. Cousin, we're going to bring you in on this if you're down. We will do an episode. Cousin, send me that link too. And what the three of us will do is we'll have a little competition, and the viewers can tell us who won. We'll each come up with some. I won't say dubstep.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
say we'll each come up with some instrumentals. We'll have a
EDM
competition.
instrumentals.
Yes, we'll see who did the best.
I actually just logged into my soundtrap, and I have unfinished songs. I have a 4-minute long one.
Cole, that work for you?
All right. When? And I mean, let's give a reasonable length.
Oh, it's probably going to take me a couple of months, easy.
That's what I was thinking.
Richard, you down?
Yes, just give me a date. Let's try to work out a date and time.
We can work that out off stream. But you two are down. I'm throwing down the gauntlet.
Yeah,
I mixed like 2 different apps to make this little song that I did.
All right. So we'll set it out a couple of months. We'll figure out a date at some point. But
and the good thing about Soundtrap is you can invite other people to it, so we could all work on a song.
Okay.
All right. Challenge accepted.
Cardi B.
All right. So we'll have to do at least one where we all work on it.
Or if you're having trouble finding like a good beat, me and Dre can pop in there every now and then, and you can have them separate. Actually, I could probably pull this one that I have working on in the studio. I think I don't know if I mashed everything together yet or merged everything together yet.
All right. Well, I do have one here for us, Cole.
I see.
So, Richard, we'll come back to this. What's one of your favorite bands, Cole?
I can agree with that.
I very much enjoy the White Stripes. Now, this gentleman, I'm assuming gentleman, says he's got a White Stripes cover. It's a good White Stripes song too. Let's see how he did.
Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school and ring the bell. Brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Susie Lee, through the park and by the tree. We will rest upon the ground and look at all the bugs we found. Safely walk to school without a sound. Safely walk to school without a sound. Here we are, no one else. We walk to school all by ourselves. There's dirt on our uniforms from chasing all the ants and worms. We clean up and now it's time to learn. We clean tell. Playtime we will throw the ball back to class through the hall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. Teacher marks our height against the wall. We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. We sit side by side in every class. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she likes the way you sing. Tonight I'll dream when I'm in bed, when silly thoughts go through my head about the books and alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow, I bet you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say first off, vocals weren't necessarily in key.
All right, but he's trying.
He is trying. I don't misconstrue that by me saying I don't like it. I just had to point out the vocals weren't quite there. Not an easy song to sing though.
True. That's you're. It at times sounds like Jack White is pushing his limits.
Especially with
Teacher
that damn
says that
song.
I sound funny, but she likes the way you sing. Right?
Yeah.
And like his voice cracks on the funny.
It does.
So that's a difficult thing to replicate, especially if you're not singing in the same register as Jack White, which also not everybody can do.
Yes.
So
With that song in particular, and that gentleman was doing it a little, you don't necessarily sing that song. It's more
okay.
spoken than sung. What's another example of a song that does that? Johnny Cash, Boy Named Sue.
I was going to say anything by Shatner, but okay.
Okay, yeah, I get the reference. Yes. A Boy Named Sue. Johnny Cash basically only sings like the last line of every verse. Or it's like every third line. I haven't heard it in a while, but it's something along those lines. Jack White kind of half speaks, half sings that one, which is why it's a hard song to do. The guitar work was pretty good.
I'll agree.
Don't give up on it. Work on it a little bit more. Because you're not too terribly far off. Cousin, you got anything to add? What? Oh, okay. There he goes.
No, I mean, it was okay.
For the record, Cousin Richard.
Sorry, I was hearing that, and the cat just right here meowing at me. Little Hey. I was in and out on that last one. I do apologize.
Oh no, that's fine. For the record, Cousin
Oh,
Richard,
Pete's sake.
not a musician, which gives him a different insight than me and Cole.
Volume calibration. Oh, that's new.
Speaking
Okay, I
of
can hear myself.
speaking of cats, I mean, I'm dealing with Stratocaster, who's calmed down right now, but she's going into heat, so she's been all about feet.
The best thing ever is about
Your
zoomies, midnight zoomies.
Oh no,
cat foot fetish?
we named her Stratocaster. Apparently, she should have been named Tarantino.
I mean, our cat has tried to murder us a few times. Has come close at least twice.
One of those was not the cat's fault entirely. Yes, I understand. If it weren't for the cat, I wouldn't have been in that situation, but I'm not blaming the cat for the entirety of the situation.
I don't think she realizes that I'm talking about her. But no, Strat has her issues.
I tried to show off any big kitty.
No, I saw.
Yes, tiny little orange ball of fluff. Is Leopold. If any of you watch South Park, you'll know the character Leopold probably better as Butters.
Yeah.
And it fits the new kitten so well.
She's not down here right now. I also have a tiny orange cat here at the house. Her name is Targala, which is my roommate named her. It's Gaelic. Her name is Tater Bitch.
Potatoes.
Boil and mash and stick him in a stew.
Or the mash and big in the stew.
She was very little when she came here. She is now, I mean, still pretty little, but not quite as little. And at least half of her name is correct. Because she's a little kitten, and she's not fixed, and she is hilarious most of the time.
He's an extra large potato, but he's pretty much a potato.
Yeah.
I mean, not exactly palm cat. I think he's gotten bigger in the week that we've had him. Right, so I'll put you back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your nap.
I would
How
go upstairs
dare you?
and find Targala, but I don't want to have to clean up my carpet again because Daredevil will come down here.
Eh?
Yeah, I found myself a cat pile right beneath my desk and had to shampoo the carpet where Daredevil decided to relieve himself, as well as throw out a guitar case because of it.
Oh, yeah. Cole, you know about cats and guitar cases.
Yeah.
They love guitar cases. Mine are now shut up because
What, the base case?
Nah.
That wasn't Grandpa's cats.
Oh, that was
love you.
That was Tibble.
Tibble.
It's sexy, fantastic,
Oh,
pretty pink hair woman over there.
Okay.
All right.
He must.
What do we have?
I don't know.
Get some palmolive.
I'm amused by the cover. I like it.
So am I. I'm actually rather amused by the title as well. I might have to find it again.
Oh,
Okay, no, I don't.
that
So the
is
title
way
for this
too
one
much.
is Dumb as a Kettle. I don't know what we're looking at. So
Well,
let's find out together.
Clearly somebody with a kettle for a head, but
I meant the song. You know that. Come on now, Cole. Don't be dumb as a kettle. You don't seem to be enjoying yourself much.
No.
All right,
I
Cole.
don't know what's worse. I think I may want to rather listen to this instead of that McDonald's fucking metal.
By the way,
McDonald's metal is terrible.
but by the way, PG-13. Richard, you just use your one F-bomb.
Not it. I said it with the A and the W. That is different, and that sounds different, and it's spelled different.
You can only get away with that one on November 5th.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. All right, Cole. What genre would you call that?
Experimental.
Very. Not my cup of tea.
Avant-garde.
Avant-garde, yes. I would put that up there with Yoko Ono. Yeah, definitely not my cup of tea. I would have stopped it earlier, but Richard turned on his camera and he was obviously
Watching.
not.
Nope, that was.
Woman, what are you watching?
You know,
It's like another episode. I look up out of nowhere and it's some bikini in a bubble bath. Last time I did that, all I saw was a pair of cheeks, and I'm just like, babe, what are you watching? Oh. Woo!
And that's on the internet now.
You think that's worse? I've seen Ooh Will before on my stream.
That's not what I was talking
2 or 3
about.
years.
That's not what I was talking about. That entire.
What are you watching? I just look up and there's cheeks. Whoa.
Make sure you save that for me, please.
Oh, don't worry.
Make sure you save that for me.
It's on YouTube
Hey,
and it's on YouTube and Twitch. Anyway, back to the music. Cole, your
Rubbing
opinion?
our other cousin's face.
I suppose this is how other people feel about the Mars Volta. It is possible to write something where all the individual parts taken alone might actually be good, but put together do not work.
Yeah, I would say that one really didn't work.
And if it is your thing, go for it. It just doesn't strike me.
It doesn't strike me either. Richard, I would ask your opinion, but I think we already saw yours.
Let's just say it's unique. I will say it's unique. I've heard worse, but still not great.
Hold on. Scroll back up. There was one from that same artist. Yeah, that one, the green one.
Would anybody like to pray to our one God?
Something more left-leaning. Oh, wow. This could be...
Okay. We'll give them about a minute. If it's more of the same. down the reverb just a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? I think if the vocals are mixed a little bit better, that's actually much more appealing.
Yes, I'm glad you
Seems
stopped me for
weird.
that one. There was a lot of reverb on that. It sounds like you're recording in a bathtub a mile away from your microphone.
It's like
Um,
Sean trying to sing on Rock Band and they
I'm I'm also amused by the vocals and the cover here intersecting. Right. And so if you didn't read the cover pic on the video, the fundraising milestone comes as Seattle voters seek stability and proven leadership in uncertain times. Under Nelson's leadership as president, council passed 15 pieces of public safety legislation, added mobile medication units bringing treatment directly to hard-hit areas, increased resources and partnerships for a safer, more vibrant downtown, and redacted, and in place of that, something more left-leaning.
which would be the vocals.
Yes. Wait, was that actually what you said?
Uh, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
Again, with the reverb, it is very hard to
Hard to tell.
If that is the case, if I'm not just losing my mind, interesting. If I am wrong, fix your reverb. That way we know what you're actually singing.
Nope.
Nope.
Rap beats be like.
Yeah. No.
Smoke on the water.
It's by the same guys who did 99 Luftballons. So
but it's smoke on the water.
I can already imagine.
Imagine what?
Okay. We've got 2. So far, nothing that is obviously AI.
I'm thinking this one could be though. Let's try it.
I'm thinking either one of these could be.
It just sounds like the carpet.
I kept waiting for the vocals to kick in.
It just sounded like it was going in a loop. Like
I
the same thing.
Congratulations,
Like
Richard. You discovered
you
music.
thought it was like you just like shut up.
It's
It's like you get to that end, you're like, oh, something's about to imaginally happen. Maybe some singing. Nope, it's just on loop again.
I-
And it's not even a good loop. So
I wouldn't say
it's shorter than it normally is. Yes, music. You silence over there, woman. It's like yes.
I feel like I'm about to get
Yes!
canceled by association.
It's like yes, almost all music is just loop, but the difference between that one and this one is this one. It sounds like it's shorter than normally than other ones. And the other ones are like a couple seconds more.
You ever watch him and think about Charlie Day?
Yes. We need to put the conspiracy wall behind him. I wouldn't say that's 70s funk.
No, that's way too modern.
Yes. I wouldn't even say it's 70s funk styled. I was waiting for the vocals to kick in.
Yeah.
What you had was an admittedly rather short loop over what I would guess is a Head and Shoulders commercial.
Or several.
Or several. Aside from that, as far as the music actually goes, not terrible. Don't
Ratings
look at
on
me like
AI assist.
that. Without the vocals, it's kind of hard for me to tell, but I would say more than likely. It had enough. I don't know. That one actually could go either way. Because it is such a short loop.
It's exceptionally clean.
Well, yeah, but most of the music you hear on the radio is exceptionally clean, and it's not an AI loop. I can make music that's exceptionally clean, and it's not an AI loop.
Okay.
Especially if it's just instruments.
All right.
Ready for the next one?
Sure.
All right. My hopes are not good for this.
I see a lot of laurels on this one.
Yes. As far as their picture there, oh god damn it.
Given the context,
As far as the picture, I would say more than likely a movie poster.
it would appear that way.
More than likely AI generated. Using AI for your artwork, fine, I guess. My hopes are not high.
As long as I am, I'm a child in a timeless space. waterfalls won't stand in place. I'm a fool in the ride. Come closer, but hide my fear. The way I became you. I pray for love. You came near, heard my far off cry. Have your way, my love, my love. In yours again. As long as I am in times, it's just a dream. A waterfalls never stands to scheme. In love I pray alone. Come closer.
Cole, what's your verdict?
Right, so I looked this one up. The video is AI, the song is not.
Okay.
No, and I've apparently accidentally closed the tab where I could actually read the artist's name. But yeah, no, the video is admittedly AI generated, Sora. But the song was written, composed, performed, recorded, like, by the same person who created the video via prompt.
Okay.
Um,
I would say obviously the vocals were not AI.
right.
It didn't have the weird AI thing that all the vocals have. I didn't dislike it.
I didn't dislike it, but I probably wouldn't be going out of my way to put it on either. Just not my taste.
If I jumped in the car and it was playing on the radio,
Yeah, okay.
okay. Would I be adding that to my Pandora? No, probably not. So it says award-winning short film.
Yes, the video you were playing is said award-winning short film.
In which case it's done completely by AI, which come on now. Don't cheat. Richard, your opinion?
No, Mr. Myers. Appreciate it.
Did you mute yourself? Because we can't hear you.
Oh, apart.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, for some reason it wasn't it wasn't even muted. I guess maybe I wasn't just close by to it. I don't know. See, there you go. It was maybe a little bit better than the last one, but I still didn't. I felt like the tone of the singing didn't belong with the rest of the music. But that's just me. It didn't sound right, you know. It didn't sound. I don't know how to describe this.
Do you see where he's coming from, Cole?
I disagree with him on this one.
Okay.
I think everything here was put together well and intentionally. Like, I think all the parts are designed to match each other and mesh better with each other than some of our previous selections.
I I actually do kind of like the strings in the background. Um, I, I I will say I was kind of waiting for a break in the vocals, which didn't seem to come. At least not in the minute and a half or so. Um, I don't necessarily like that the video is AI, but
AI.
this is not Scotch and video, or in this case, Scotch and short film. Um,
New spin-off series, Scotch and Media.
well, we have Scotch and stories. Scotch and short film is not a thing yet.
We have not enough Scotch for whatever the hell Richard is doing.
Uh, Evidently, Richard has had too much Scotch. Ooh, this one's up your beat, up your alley.
Interesting.
More, this is more so up your alley than mine.
Does it look like a shitty Dragon Ball?
It does kind of.
All right, well, I can't disagree.
So that was about 2.5 minutes of that one. Also, right up Cole's alley, 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
It feels like video game music.
It very much so.
It feels like 90s video game music.
Would not surprise me if it wasn't, because the little melody in there, I have heard that.
I mean, like, that's serious nostalgia vibes. Actually, you know what I thought about? And this is a little strange. Uh, Home Alone for Sega Genesis.
Yes. Yes.
It sounds like the Home Alone Sega Genesis soundtrack.
I told you I've heard it before. That would not surprise me if that's where I've heard that before. That melody stood out.
It's not the same, but it's real similar.
Okay. As far as at least the beginning of the video, I got some heavy metal vibes.
And then it went Home Alone.
And then it went Home Alone. For those of you who don't know, Heavy Metal is an animated movie from, oh god, when was that put out? 80s?
You sure it wasn't from like the late 70s?
It could be.
I want to say like 78.
You would be incorrect.
Oh, when was it?
1981.
Oh. Okay.
And evidently it's on Prime. That's one I haven't watched in a long time. No, at least at the very beginning of the video, I did catch some heavy metal vibes. The animation is slightly different, but relatively similar. Which is not necessarily true, because heavy metal has multiple animators. Okay.
Am I trapped? Hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's give it a listen.
The question we all have to ask ourselves.
The answer is yes, I probably am. However, I'm amazingly self-aware.
Damn. Man, Shelly.
Fuck, man.
Hey, pipe up, Rich. Come on. I don't know why Shawty keep calling my phone like I work for a hotline.
God damn.
Trying to play both sides, then run back. Don't get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah,
Honestly, kids listen to my music, they telling me that they inspired. I'm getting tired. Every day I do what niggas singing just like they in the choir. I hear the same story, niggas said he gon' fix it, got no insurance. Every day that I was with her, I gave her as nothing but reassurance. Real solid, I ain't never talking before I speak. With the feds, I'll go see the jury. 2 rocks in my ears, I don't need nothing else when it comes down to jewelry. She kept on thinking she could fuck around me, couldn't let that happen. Hit steak like I'm Lawrence Taylor, this is real life, I ain't playing Madden. I can't even waste a second, cause if she feels fake, then I'm leaving fast. At any given moment, I find a crash out here, take your life faster. Ramadan in effect, bro said he getting bread, but he's still fast. Bitch tryna get away, but she can't ride the wave, so she start crashing. If I ever feel crazy, put on my headphones inside my straight jack. Can't get caught up with no baby, I know that ain't mine, cause I won't manage it. Walk around independent, pushing my own shit, don't need no manager. Told her old mamacita, she said I'm Filipino, who you speak Spanish to? Took a trip to Bangkok, ducking the lady boys, I was ducking them. Not trying to get canceled, cause if the ladies hear this, they gon' say that I'm being rude. Ran off with a W, try to fuck with me because I'm really the better dude. Said it before, that time is money, I know I could die, I know I ain't untouchable. Nigga never.
Okay. Gave him about a minute and a half.
Is he trash? No. Does he need a chorus? Yes.
I would agree with that. Rap is not my thing. So when it comes to things like his flow or the intricacies of rap,
Yeah, he's definitely that mommy person.
I have no idea what Richard is
That's
talking
weird.
about. But I can't give you
It's great.
direction when it
Great.
comes to the intricacies. As
I'm
far
all
as the
for it.
music goes, I don't see this being on the radio.
Is it done? Is the music done? Because I threw off my headphones. That was terrible.
Richard has opinions. Okay. Let us know, Richard.
I always have opinions. I got a crystal. I mean, this one's smaller than the other one that I just had.
About the music, criticism.
You don't want to hear it.
Play
Your
nice.
viewers don't want to hear it. It
Play
is
nice.
PG-13, as you said.
How does he improve it?
Maybe go see a movie called Ants, and then he'll probably rethink his life decisions and then probably produce something better. Or Dragon Ball Evolution. I'd rather watch that on repeat than criticism. What's the next question?
I think a chorus and a little bit of variation
Did not. I
would be, much needed improvements.
Okay.
Break it up a little bit.
That's fair. I was waiting for a break to pause it, and I didn't think it was coming.
I mean, 16, 24, 32 bars, and you got to change something, right? If you go 32 bars with no change, it's going to start to all blur together.
Fair.
AI with better prompts is better.
To answer your question, are you trash? In my opinion, no. That there are things that can be done better. Having said that, again, when it comes to rap, not my forte. Cole?
Rap, not my forte. I've stated my verdict. There's room for improvement, but not trash.
And we've already heard Richard's opinion.
He could improve, yes, but some people, if Kitty Cat, calm down. Oh, okay, never mind.
Some people,
Babe,
if
calm
you
down.
down.
I think you got enough crystals for right now. They're probably going to be invading my desk soon.
There's never enough
Crystals. Invading the
Also,
next.
Question: Crystals or White Castle?
Oh, we had both in Clarksville, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Like a mile and a half apart or something.
Yeah. They are, in most cases, very much the same restaurant. I like the way White Castle does their burgers. It's very easy to replicate. Because you put your onions down, and then you put your patty down, and you toast those buns on the flat top. The steam from the onion is what cooks the patty. And you get a little bit of onion flavor in the patty.
Right.
And it's delicious. Crystals does pretty much the same thing.
You're missing the defining difference between the two of them.
It has been a long time since I had either.
One of them has pickle.
Crystal would have the pickle. Crystals would have the pickle.
You are wrong.
Really?
Actually, it's been a long time since I've had crystals, so I could be wrong too, but there is definitely pickle in White Castle.
Huh. It has been
Cheese.
probably, oh God, at least 20 years since I had either.
Wait,
If I'm
it might
not,
be cheese.
it might be. I will say, which one has burgers that you can buy at the store? Not Crystals. You can throw them in the microwave, and they're not as good, but they are still kind of tasty. If we're going this direction, Carl's Jr. or Hardee's?
It's the same fucking restaurant.
No, it is not. It is not. I listened to a thing about this at work the other day. They are not the same restaurant. They are different. One of them has more breakfast food. One of them has a different kind of burger. They are not the same. I will go through my YouTube history and find this video and send it to you. While Cole looks up the difference between White Castle and Crystals, I'm gonna play.
There it is. Crystals has mustard. I thought about that. There's mustard on a Crystal. There's not on a White Castle.
Huh.
That's the big difference.
Okay.
It's like the difference between the number 1 and the number 2 at Sonic.
I have opinions about Sonic, and that's because I worked there. I worked there, which is why I have opinions on it. I am incredibly biased. I will not eat another Sonic burger.
Right, there are none near me. You know why? It gets too friggin' cold here in the winter.
Fair.
You tried it.
So here's a little inside secret. Sonic
The Colonel's
has a
secret
guideline.
recipe is.
Sonic has a guideline. You pull up, you place your order. The kitchen has 3 minutes to finish your order. Typically, you'll get your order in about 2.5 minutes. However, that patty is not fresh. That patty has been sitting there for at least an hour. I disagree with that.
That's not a secret. Almost everyone knew about that.
It's more or less what I expect when I go to,
I mean, it's just like
fast
Little
food.
Caesars as well with theirs, hot and ready.
Yes, you
I
expected
mean, don't
it.
get me wrong. Some of it, sometimes, like if you just get there and the dude is literally getting that out for the hot and ready, I mean, I've been there once. I got a hot and ready. The guy was literally just about to put it in there. I watched him because I was in line. I'm just like, oh, that's fresh. That's hot and ready right there. I'm gonna grab that.
Not every pizza you get
The
from Little
ones-
Caesars was
Nope.
made hours ahead of time. Every burger you get from Sonic is made more than likely at least an hour ahead of time. Do you know how long it actually takes to cook one of those patties?
Probably like a minute and a half.
A minute. They're thin.
They are thin.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're
It
thin.
is.
Practically almost every fast food is super thin nowadays.
Yeah, which is sad.
Inflation.
It is entirely possible to take a frozen patty, put it on the flat top, cook it, dress the burger, and get it out the door in 3 minutes. They do not need to sit there. When I worked at Sonic, I intentionally let those patties that had been sitting on the flat top run out, so that I had no choice but to cook them fresh. Because I know how long those patties had been sitting there. I will not get another Sonic burger. About the only thing I will get from Sonic is ice cream.
So, you may not have had enough access to this. Was there a correlation between your shifts and increased sales volume due to the freshness of the patty?
I was never told that.
That would be an interesting item to look at.
Because of the fact that I let those patties run out, I was not very well liked. Because everyone said I was slowing them down. They were at the pass in 3 minutes. Usually. The one time it was not at the pass in 3 minutes is because the rest of the kitchen abandoned me and left me to run that entire kitchen by myself.
Right.
Wow.
And I came in the next day in civilian clothes and turned in my shit right there.
In civilian clothes.
Yes. I carried at the time.
They're in for their own fault.
Yeah. I wasn't going to deal with that. They abandoned me in the middle of a rush, and I said, no. I pulled a dad with that one, too, because I was not quiet about why I quit. They heard me in the kitchen.
I gotta pick mine up.
Wait, what was the thing you passed?
Which one?
The one you had hovered over for a while.
Oh, that? I have no idea. I was looking to see if this was going to be the last one off this subreddit. A lot of this is just beats.
I've noticed that.
So, we'll play about a minute and a half or so of this one and see what we have.
I really cannot say much on that aspect.
Um,
AI. No,
I was actually kind of thinking that. Cole,
because
what do
there's a
you
few
think?
parts of it sounds AI. Like there's few parts of it. I've heard that in AI multiple times.
What are you thinking, Cole?
Um, no offense to anybody if it was or if it wasn't really interesting. Like,
At all?
it just,
It's I feel like
I
they're trying to hit a certain emotion because I've ran a lot of these videos on YouTube and I fall asleep to some of them. This one I think they were trying to get it where it's a certain emotion that you feel like you're just how do I describe it?
Anxiety. Anxiety is that emotion because I was waiting for the song to start.
hold up. Danny Elfman had nothing to do with this.
Different kind. Danny Elfman, we did an episode on him, knows when to actually start the song. This, you had the build up and the build up and the build up, and then you're back to the beginning and build up and build up and build up, and the song never started.
Fair. Um, unless they were going for just general ambiance. Um,
Which is
so
also kind of what.
I think what you're the emotion that you're looking for, Richard, uh, is the title of the song.
Elaborate, please. And while you do, I'm gonna grab some more tea.
No, I mean, like I think they've meant to. Like I agree with them. I think they were aiming for a particular feeling. I think they named or correlated that feeling to anastasis. Not being the same all the time. But uh, it doesn't seem to evoke change to me. Interestingly, it seems to be pretty much the same.
Yeah.
um, and maybe that was intentional. Um, I know I referenced earlier something feeling like video game music, but if this were video game music, it would be the real close to late game stage that you just pass through.
Oh, I know exactly what this is.
Or like the the crystal lake where you're magically healed right before the final boss fight, right? Um, Hidden Palace Zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, right? Where you literally just walk through the level. Just whoop, and that's the whole thing.
Um, it's the background music that you don't listen to in Minecraft.
Yeah.
No,
Almost, yeah.
no, the background music in Minecraft is more minimalist.
Yeah, it's more like I get what Drake is coming from. It sounds like a music or it sounds like a music they would have in their game. That being said, the Minecraft one sounds a little bit more joyful, a little happier. This one sounded, uh, why type of feel. Like it's searching. Like some people, when they listen to this type of music on YouTube, it's either they're searching for a certain feeling or they're feeling something, and they can relate somewhat in a way to that type of music. Like you just let your I hate to go anime right now on this thing, but it's just like if you're standing out, ocean, meadows, whatever, full of trees, full of like nobody, nobody, not even an animal nearby, and you're just staring out in the wilderness, just searching. I guess like you're just calmly breathing out, and you're just looking on the yonder distance, trying to either find a certain emotion you're trying to find, or you're feeling that certain emotion, and you're just like, it's nice.
Rick's private toilet.
Yes.
Sorry for everything you're describing there, except for the emotion. It's Rick's private toilet.
Rick and Morty reference. Yes. Yes. I know exactly what you're going for, and okay. All right, so Cole, what are we looking at now?
I don't know. That looks like an ad.
It does look like an ad. I already know what this is. I have not listened to this one. I already know exactly what this is.
Interesting.
What's your opinion right off the bat?
Oh, well, I mean, I can see that the user is jazz composed, so what's my opinion right off the bat? And seeing this, watch the tension score and spectrum in real time. I'm feeling like this one's AI. Just, I like jazz though.
Oh God.
Richard already knows too. What are you thinking?
You're telling me that's not already Sonic music? That sounds like all of Sonic 2 as one song.
It does. And you are correct. That is more than likely AI.
I mean, that sounds like all of Sonic 2 as one song. With the exception of Chemical Plant Zone, which is arguably the best video game song going.
This is the one that me and Richard listened to all of about 6 seconds of earlier.
Go.
I'm convinced that is Sonic music.
15 seconds this time. That's AI.
That's Green Hill Zone. That's Green Hill Zone.
Very much so.
Uh,
All right.
Actually, no, you know what it is? It's when Robotnik first appears in Sonic 2, which, the boss fight at the end of Green Hills, right? But
Yes, I played on that Sega Genesis too. All right. This one is more than likely not AI.
I still have that Sega Genesis, by the way.
You have it?
Get back.
Yes.
Oh.
Push, sister. I got pushed.
Oh.
That's not your
You bastard.
What do you mean, you bastard? This is my Sega Genesis.
When me and my ex-wife were at Grandpa's house, I was specifically looking for that Sega Genesis.
Like, that's my Sega.
No, that's fair.
I mean, it's older than you.
We are talking about something that happened. I mean, yes. I was looking for that at Grandpa's house 13 years ago now.
I
Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
kind
you
of
know,
wanted to play
13
Jurassic
years
Park.
ago. You know where it was 13 years ago?
Where?
In our apartment. Like, I've always had that Genesis.
I kind of wanted to play Jurassic Park.
All right, I don't blame you.
For the record, growing up, that Sega Genesis sat on the upstairs in between the bedrooms of our grandfather's house. And there was Sonic and Jurassic Park. There was a Looney Tunes game.
Hold
Oh
up.
God, what else was there?
I mean, I can open the box again, but Sonic's 1, 2, 3, and Spinball.
That's what I said. Sonic.
I
it
had
was
sets
it
that
was
have
all of
Knuckles.
them.
Right, but I didn't have Knuckles until after I was at college. Um, Jurassic Park, Aladdin, Home Alone, as in Escape from Mars,
That would be the Looney Tunes one I was talking about.
Championship Pro-Am, Quackshot. Oh, Sonic 3D Blast. Sorry, that one's sitting in the reverb over here. Quackshot, which occasionally the kid and I try to beat. It's become a challenge of ours. What else? Troy Aikman Football 94.
I remember that one. Yeah.
NBA Jam. From downtown. He's on fire.
It does not surprise me that there would be an NBA game. Grandpa is a very big basketball fan, so that is very much
Remember that
something.
the early 90s was also the time of the Chicago Bulls, and the Chicago Bulls were the hottest thing going.
Yes.
So it is not surprising at all that there was, but like, basketball was real big in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of sports seemed a lot more important then.
That's fair. Grandpa at least used to, I don't know if he still does, went to all the APSU games. I know because I tagged along with him to a lot of them while I was there.
Likewise. I don't think he quite makes as many of them now. But, you know, yes, that used to just be what was doing.
Yep. I am not a big basketball fan. I'm just not. I still went to the games with Grandpa.
Wish I could.
That way he could eat popcorn. He's not supposed to eat popcorn.
Well, if I had a toy, I wanted to, on
But it's not a basketball game if you're not eating popcorn.
For Grandpa, at least it is not. And I'm laughing, but it always made him sick, and he always complained afterwards. But every
time.
single time,
Every single time.
more popcorn.
We would go to the movies,
Yep.
anytime something interesting came out, and every single time.
Oh, I did find Lillian on Facebook.
Same.
And I sent
Sure.
the friend request. It popped up in my
People
it popped up on my
you might know.
yeah. So I sent the friend request. So, moving on to the next song. This one is more than likely not AI.
panel.
It's only
Okay.
30 seconds long.
Yes, let me just.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It cut off right at the end.
Oh.
Um,
I'm hoping that's a mistake because there's potential in that 30 seconds.
there is. I will say there's kind of a lot of he's using a lot of auto-tune. It's very heavy.
Hey, I agree. In some cases that's a stylistic choice. And I think in this particular usage that's more than likely an intentional effect.
I would say
That
dial
wasn't
it.
meant to be a joke.
I would say dial it back just a touch. Again,
If only I
personal
had
opinion.
auto-tune, I would tell him that he's not T-Pain and the T-Pain auto-tune warble.
T-Pain, I was arguing with somebody about this the other day, actually. Or was it like a week ago? Would have been a week ago. T-Pain was known for auto-tune. That
Specifically
said,
because of it.
yes. That being said, T-Pain didn't necessarily need it.
No, he didn't need it. He used it as a vocal effect.
Yes.
And
that's what he was that's what he was trying to argue with me about, and we were arguing the same damn side.
friendly fire.
This kid, and I say kid because he's 18, likes to just argue about anything. My nickname for him at work is Motor Mouth.
Does the high school there have a debate team?
Probably not.
It seems like they could use one.
Yes. But the argument was, I was trying to tell him, no, T-Pain was known for auto-tune. And he's like, yeah, but have you heard him actually sing? Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't need auto-tune, but he's known for auto-tune.
Did you show him T-Pain's cover of War Pigs?
No, that's the example he tried to use on me, and I'm like, yes, I've heard it. You're not listening. T-Pain was known for auto-tune. That doesn't mean that he needed auto-tune.
Right. So also show him then Andy Samberg's "I'm on a Boat."
That's the
Because
example
T-Pain
I
was the
used. Yes. The Lonely Island. Have you actually heard him sing? Motherfucker, I'm twice your age. I was there for T-Pain.
I was there for T-Pain.
Or you
Do not recite the deep magic to me. I was there when it was written.
Back to this particular song, in my opinion, dial the auto-tune back just a touch. Just a touch. You can still use it for that vocal effect without it being overbearing.
Right.
The other thing, give us more than 30 seconds of this.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that was a mistake and that it was meant to be longer, or if something couldn't handle full file size.
This is also not on YouTube. This is uploaded directly to Reddit, so that's a possibility. If that is the case, Rocky 3, put it up on YouTube, link it into the subreddit. I know you're not watching this, but I'm saying this for a reason. Put it up on YouTube, put it back in this subreddit. Send me a message on Reddit. Drake Carter 1. And we will come back to this and listen to the full thing. What I'm also going to do is not close this out. I'm actually going to do that so that after the stream, I'm going to type out my request to you. And that way I know you're more than likely to see it. I want to hear more of this. I want to see what this turns into. I see potential in it.
Agreed. That's
even if it is a completely unrelated episode, we will come back to this as soon as you get me a full version. This guy again. I know exactly who this is. No, I don't. I saw who he kind of looks like in Chicago, and I thought Chicago music. And I'm pretty sure I played this video for you. It's the guy who goes through all of the different songs in one take.
Okay.
That was my first thought when I saw this. However, this looks like a live video, and I'm here for it.
hard to be AI when it's live.
Oh, I wanted more of that. Starting off with
Agreed.
the vocals. I love that Finn style mic. Not because they're better, not because of the way they sound. It's all about the aesthetic
Just
of that.
aesthetically.
What is it? I want to say it's like the Super 55. It's the old 50s style microphone. I want one.
Right.
I think they look amazing. Moving on to that solo. Boost the guitar just a little bit. Granted, I know it's live, which is why it kind of got lost, but even live, you can boost it just a touch.
Just a pinch.
Get an overdrive pedal, turn down the overdrive, like to 0, and just use it as a boost. Just for your solos. Just to give it a little bit of extra punch through the rest of the mix. Other than that, I've got nothing.
Yeah, no. Dude. Overdrive, crunch, gain at 0, volume, just slightly up. I mean, 2, right? Just slight amplification. Gives the guitar punch, like you said.
There's so many devils. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Or, honestly, the blues driver that he's using should have a volume on it.
Should.
No, I didn't stop.
And just no, you want another pedal. He's using the blues driver for tone, and you want, just for your solos, that little bit of extra to put you a little bit above the mix.
Then you can cut back and blend with everybody else once you're
done
fair.
riffing on it. And that's the only thing I would say, because the guitar kind of got lost in the mix a little bit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
But that is the nature of music.
Yes.
Right?
At a guess, I would say it was probably recorded with somebody's cell phone, and it's live on top of that, so that's more than likely what actually happened. I wish they had the song title in that. That way I could go through and find the song. Because again, I wanted to hear more.
All right. I understand, and I can agree.
I got time for one more. That sound about good?
Yeah, because I have work in the morning and, probably ought to try to get some sort of rest.
Sleep is for the weak. All right, so got time for one more. I've got two here. Heads or tails?
Let's find out. Tonight we're asking, Fort Moultrie, South Carolina is our quarter. Heads or tails? We have a heads.
All right, so we're going with the guy with the Boston Red Sox hat, if I'm not mistaken. That is what that is, correct?
I'm inclined to agree.
You only coming close to me if Jody hit the zone. I've been spending my time spinning loud in my hand. Working till 9, I wake up and go again. Running a mile, fuck that, I'm doing 10. Don't be alarmed, this the power of a man. Always overtime, cause I'm working like a fan. Hot summer night, got you sweating in the bed. Fuck a glass of wine, drink a water in the bed. Always on grind, ain't no fucking now and then. Will to survive, I'm a shot stuck on land. Heaven in the sky, got a cross on my neck. Trailblazer, by the way, I'm making trends. Ride my way, but you playing in the sand. See you pick a size, either us or it's them. Once you cross that line, never coming back again. Better choose wise before I catch you in the end. Then you started talking about who, what, when, and where. I cover the waterfront. And when ABC talking about you were a big beast, through these scenes, Jack and Morty kind of Rigby, American jeans cost to a rack 50. Bought them things to make it richer than you really be. Big protein, ready boy, Corpus Christi. Can use them damn hands, I don't need no fucking switchy. Leave a D-mark when I have a little itchy. Lebanese babe, draw me up like a chip witch. Couldn't resist a second into my sales pitch. French vanilla ice cream dripping off a damn chin. Make it hit a high note like I'm playing violin. And she like it when I'm violent. Big horn like a rhino. Winning this race, posted by the Zygo. Painting myself, don't worry, little baby, that's a light coat.
Okay. Cole.
Not feeling it, but I think he has potential. Like, I like the flow, I like his sense of rhythm. Lyrically, word choice, not.
He needs to change
Not
the
my
tone in his voice.
All
I
right,
would
I
say.
can.
I like the beats. The beats, it kind of gives me. I can't remember that song, but it was in Blade 3, I think. Like,
I don't know
I
that I saw
feel
it
like
played.
it would sound like something that you would see or hear in Blade movies, especially the third one.
All right, I might agree with you on that.
So
That-
I'm gonna
Because a
uh,
gothic flair to it, maybe.
I'm gonna preface
Yeah.
this by saying once again, rap is not necessarily my thing. However, I enjoyed it. Um, again, like Cole said, his flow and his rhythm was pretty good. Um, I can understand
Candy.
what Richard is saying. Change up the tone just a little. Uh,
Yeah,
but I
like
couldn't
I
tell you
wanted to love
how.
it.
I couldn't tell you how to change it, which way to go with it.
Maybe a little bit more subtle. I mean, there are some ones probably years ago, so they probably got a little bit evolved. There were a lot of artists that started out that way, and it was actually pretty good. They just, evolved better. Like I could see this guy doing it. He just needs to change the tone for something a little bit more. I don't know what position it is. But I'm the same with Drake. I'm not super heavily big into rap, hip hop, pop, R&B, and all that stuff, but I know
Um,
it just needs
I-
the tone in his voice needs to be different, maybe a little bit more subtle.
well, so like riffing on your statement there, maybe a little less monotone.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Inflection. Inflection goes a
Inflection.
long way.
And I would say part of that is yes, rapping fast is kind of the thing these days, but pump the brakes, slow down, enunciate, and be heard. Because,
yeah. That one didn't seem all that fast.
but he was still kind of running words together, and I can prove this by
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said
I,
his
I
his tone needs to match what he's trying to do, not be super rap fast because we don't need that mumble rap coming back. But you also don't want to be slow enough for people to be like, "All right, get
This
to
is a
the
really
point
hard.
already.
Yeah.
Get to the point already." Like you have to have a middle ground when it comes to this type of, I guess, rap. I don't know what they call it, but you know how there's different kinds of genres for metal.
yeah. I would say, can either of you two tell me one line that he gave us?
I totally forgot.
Unfortunately, no.
Like
Neither,
I can hear what he's saying majority of the time, yeah, but I'm not gonna be able to remember that. It's already
and
been a few
that's
minutes.
and
Y-
that's
y-
the problem. That's why I'm saying pump the
Well,
brakes a little bit, slow down just a little, and enunciate. Because I would have a hard time picking out a word, let alone a line. And
No, I
with
can pick out a
radio
word.
play, people like catchy. People like to sing along.
yeah, and hooks, hooks, so we can
Hooks.
get you repeat listens. Um,
Mainly because that hook will get hooked on somebody. It'll get stuck in their head, and they'll have to listen to it again.
yep,
Having said that,
I'm
and
making music right now.
I don't necessarily have any complaints. That being said, we also got about 2 minutes into a 3-minute song, and once again, no chorus. There was no hook.
Yeah. And I like these episodes because it forces me to reevaluate how I write music.
Okay.
And yes, sometimes I write songs that don't have choruses, but if it's a catchy enough, hooky enough rip or rip change, um, you can do things that don't necessarily, or lyrical change, just as primarily a guitarist bassist. Like, um, you know, there are definitely songs that get away with it, very popular songs that get away with it. Uh, Schism, since I'm a Tool fan and everyone likes to remind me of it. Um, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Not every song needs a chorus. I can think of quite a few that don't necessarily have one, but they've got a hook in some way.
Right.
There's something that ties it all together.
Uh, Schism, for instance, it's the bass line. Dun, 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 dun. Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's all one
Uh,
story.
it's it's impossible not to sing along with that song.
Yeah. But
Um,
Bohemian Rhapsody is a great example of a story put to music.
True. It's as my friend Colin Christopher, whose music we've done on one of these.
Yes.
The last time we did a Reddit, Chunky Krill for anybody interested. Um, he referred to that concept as the reverse opera.
Okay.
An opera, you have a story with music that pushes it along. The idea of the reverse opera was music with a story that pushes it along.
Yes.
And like Bohemian Rhapsody is a flagship example of that concept.
Speaking of Schism, though, did you did you see the one that I sent you with the harp?
Yes. And that's fantastic. I love that she throws in the low notes too. Right? Because
Yes.
properly played it should have a repetitive A just the whole way through.
Judging by the here, I'm fixing this real quick. Judging by the hand to the forehead, you were thinking I was going to talk about some of the parodies that I sent you.
Well, yeah, there's also those. All
I
right, anyway,
found
I gotta.
I found Cole a couple of good parodies that I sent him in the group chat that we've got. No, the one with the harp. I've seen a couple others that she's done, and holy shit.
Yeah, no, she's real good.
We are going to call it for the Scotch and Songs podcast. What are we doing next week?
Um,
It's our
what
Three
is
Kings,
next
right?
week? Next week is Three Kings Day. Yeah.
So we will be doing the Three Kings of Blues next week. Cole, can you remember all three of the three kings off the top of your head?
Unfortunately, I think I only remember 2 of the 3 kings.
All right, so what you got?
Albert King, BB King, but I don't remember the third one.
Freddie King. He's the lesser known of the three.
Right.
So what can you expect for next week? The Thrill is Gone. Born Under a Bad Sign. More than likely, something about Lucille. And I will go into the story on Lucille.
Okay.
Because there is a story, and I find it amusing. Do you know the story behind Lucille?
I don't, and it sounds like a fantastic thing to tune into next week if you don't already know. Your
That's
viewers.
exactly what I was going for. See, sometimes Cole picks up what I lay down. If you're curious as to why BB named his guitars, because there's multiple of them named Lucille, you'll have to tune in next week and find out. We will catch you next time on the Scotch and Songs podcast. As always, likes, comments, subscribes. Let us know how we're doing. You can also scan the QR code in the bottom left of the screen and send donations our way. Bottom left, Cole.
Wait, I'm backwards.
Point down.
Bottom left. Where the hell am I? I feel like I'm that way. That way.
Closer. You can also join me and cousin Richard on his channel here shortly, if he's still up for it. We'll do some ranch sim.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just making music right now.
Richard, what is your channel?
Mr. Irish Pew Pew on either YouTube, Kick is the start, and Twitch. Right now we're doing YouTube and Kick. Because, we're going to take a break from Twitch.
You'll be able to catch me and cousin Richard there, build up a ranch, and shenanigans. There's going to be shenanigans. There's always shenanigans.
There's always shenanigans.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that restaurant that you like? The one with all the shit on the walls?
Oh, you mean shenanigans?
I did a TikTok before with that. Too.
Super Troopers reference right at the end. And we will catch you next week.